Hi, welcome back. In this video, we're going to talk about what is the key difference the key differences between the SAS and R before we dive into the clinical trial project. Okay, so it is super important to understand the two major tools widely used in clinical research industry, SAS and R. Today, I will break down the key differences between the SAS and R, so you know which one fits for your project. Okay, so the word is SAS. The SAS Statistical Analysis System is a licensed software developed by SAS Institute, and it is one of the major tools in clinical trials, pharma, healthcare, and regulatory industries, known for its reliability, standardized outputs, and being FDA friendly. So it's used heavily for CDISC standards, SDTM ADAM datasets, and FDA submission, as well as a clinical data reporting. So what is R? R is an open source programming language mainly used for statistical analysis and data science and visualizations. Popular in academics, research, and emerging clinical trial science teams, and it provides advanced statistical models and high quality graphics. So when you check the key differences between these two, SAS and R, keeping the side by side. So the license, the main one is a paid, SAS is paid and expensive, and R is a free and open source. And the SAS is used based in pharma and clinical trials and FDA, whereas it is used mainly in academics, data science, and research. Okay. So they are easy of use. The graphic interface is available, user friendly. This is requiring code knowledge. And regulatory acceptance highly accepted by the FDA and EMA for SAS. When you come to the R is accepted but still growing in a regulatory settings. And the data handles the large data sets easily by SAS. R is good, but large data set need careful memory handling. So the graphical power is a basic graphs. So for R, advanced high quality visualizations, so ggplot2 as a library you can install, and it works high quality visualization. And for the community support, SAS is a king. The corporate support, less community drive-in. So whereas R is a huge open source community support, but when it comes to the SAS, it is having the customer support as well, because this is very important. The SAS, because it is a paid version, so you will be having the community support. Company support, the customer support. Sorry, and when the R is a huge open source community support, but there is no customer. So, and it is expensive and yearly license because this is the paid one, and it is free of cost when it comes to the R. So which one is better for clinical trials? The SAS is the traditional before preferred because it is FDA validated and many CROs use it, and easier to generate studies compliant data sets. When it comes to R, is gaining popularity because it's free and offer powerful visualization tool and great for exploratory data analysis and statistical modeling, and is also used in AI/ML projects connected to the clinical research. Okay, so before we conclude this video, let me show you how to install R and R Studio. So if you go to the website called CRAN here, so here if you click on this CRAN, so you'll be having the right away you will be seeing that three links are here. So download R for Linux, download R for Mac OS, download R for Windows. So if your system are using for Windows, you can click on this the link, and if you are using for Mac OS, you can click on this one. Once you download this R, you can install and you follow the steps to install R in your system. Or you can also do it from using the website called Posit R Studio download. Okay, so once you go here, so you can click on download R Studio. So here you will be having you can also install R first. Remember, in order to access R Studio, you will be install R first, because R Studio won't work if you don't install R. So you should have to install R first, then you have to install R Studio. So you download install R, Either you can download from here, or you can also download from here. So once you download, and then you install RStudio Desktop for Windows. So here you have your versions. If you are using the Mac OS, you can download this part, and if you're using Windows 10 or 11, you can use this link to download. So once you download and install R, then you open RStudio. It looks like this. So you'll be having the editor window here, you'll be having console and terminal window, uh, background. So you'll be having all these options here. Then you will also have another window called environment, history and connections, and there will be here the fourth one will be the files, plot, packages, help, your presentations. So editor window, you'll be writing the code, programming part here, and the console you can see the log part of your R programming. And here in environment you can able to see the data sets. So whatever the data sets are you executing, you will be seeing here, or data frames, or the activity is going on in the editor video, you'll be seeing here. So in the files, if you want to access the path where the files are saved, you can get it from here. Okay, so you can also play around for the panel, how you want to how you want to look like your window. So you go to the global options here. So you have a pane layout. Either you can keep the source this side, or you can also keep it on this side. You can just play around, like you can keep console here, and you can keep source here. Then you apply. So it will change. It will change the editor come here and console here. For me, I keep it source here. I put console here, so it will be easier for me to write extra space to write the programming. Then you have appearance here. You can change. You want to keep it back to the some other place, you can change your the RStudio look like. Okay, so me, I just want to go back to the Lucid one because that is the one I'm using it. I keep it part Lucid console. So it's up to you how you want to get your thing. So right. So this is just a general view of the R, and you will be having all these options. You just play around this one and you understand what is going on here. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe in case if you're not subscribed. So let's continue with our programming for the next video.